Welcome to Janus Corporation's Harassment Prevention Training. Sexual harassment, diversity-related harassment, uncomfortable workplace harassment, etc. This is part one of a multi-part training. Additional trainings will come out in future weeks. First, a word of caution. It's impossible to discuss harassment, especially sexual harassment, without bringing up issues that are difficult or embarrassing to discuss. Topics covered in this training may bring up issues that you would never have thought of on your own, or, on the other hand, may be deeply personal in nature. This training is designed to bring awareness to everyone of what the regulations require and to help everyone understand how to avoid accidentally, or worse, purposefully, creating situations where others feel harassed or discriminated against. This training will cover harassment prevention in the workplace. Sexual harassment includes unwanted sexual advances, offers of employment favors, raise or promotion, etc., if sexual advances are accepted, or threat of discipline if the advances are rejected, gender-specific comments directed at another person, gestures directed at another person, bullying based on gender, male, female, or other, discrimination when it is based on pregnancy, childbirth, gender identity, gender expression, or sexual orientation. Basically, sexual harassment is any form of discrimination based on gender which violates the California Fair Employment and Housing Act of Title VII. Individuals of any gender can be the target of sexual harassment. Sexual harassment may involve people of the same gender. Sexual harassment can occur even if the harassing comments or actions are not directed at the person feeling harassed. Example, one person sees another person of the same gender being harassed and is afraid they will be harassed in the same way or similar way. Sexual harassment does not have to be sexual in nature. It can be any derogatory comment, action, or other type of harassment based on gender. Sexual harassment can be physical and involve unwanted touching or physical assault. It can be verbal in the form of off-color jokes or nonverbal in the form of gestures. A male harassing a female is the most common scenario, but females do harass males, and same-sex harassment also occurs. The most common type of sexual harassment are being repeatedly addressed by terms that are unwelcome or offensive, for example, bimbo, redneck, hick, having someone repeatedly stand very close or lean over you, staring at body parts, comments on physical appearance. This can be obviously derogatory comments or comments one person thinks the other person should take as a compliment, like, wow, you are a real looker, or, well, aren't you a pretty little thing, or you're a stud, and similar comments, or touching of any body part. Per the Safety Now website, anything that creates any of the following emotions in another person can be considered harassment. If they're afraid, if it makes them angry, makes them confused, makes them feel guilty, makes them feel resigned, makes them feel like they wish they had someone to talk to, makes them wish something could be done about the situation, affects their job performance, they're afraid they'll lose their job if they talk about the situation, or being treated as incompetent due to your gender. In California, the following are protected characteristics: race and color, including hairstyle and texture, ancestry, national origin, religion, creed, age above 40, disability, mental or physical, sex or gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression, medical condition, genetic information, marital status, or military or veteran status, and reproductive health or decision making. Any of these for which you are feeling harassed are protected characteristics for which it is illegal to harass you. A list of people who are protected from harassment in California: employees, applicants for a job, even if they don't get the job, volunteers, paid or unpaid interns, independent contractors, or vendors. People who can sue you for harassing them, and Janus if you harass them while at work. Anyone and everyone. What to do if you feel harassed, sexually or otherwise, at work. Tell your supervisor, manager, or safety officer. Prompt actions are required in investigating the harassment and preventing it from being continued. You can report the incident in a verbal conversation or through a written document, including an email. Ask the person who is conducting the harassing behavior to stop if you're comfortable in doing so. Employees and applicants may also file formal complaints of discrimination, harassment, or retaliation with the agencies like California Civil Rights Department, U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, or State Personnel Board of Appeals Division. Individuals who wish to pursue filing with these agencies should contact them directly to obtain further information on their processes and time limits. Thank you for taking Janus Corporation's harassment prevention training. This was part 1 of the training program. Additional trainings on this topic will follow in the coming weeks. Please proceed to the quiz.